Okay, so my quote is, no matter where you go, there you are. So it's a little simple, but I'm not trying to explain what I understand about this. I'm sure many of us look ourselves in the mirror and we don't like something about ourselves. Maybe that has happened to me when sometimes I look into the mirror. I am like, oh my god, I don't like my hair today. I look ugly, or I'm fat or something like that. But it is true. I agree with that quote that says, no matter where you go, there you are. Because yourself is gonna go everywhere with you. And it is complicated if you don't like something about yourself, because you're not gonna be comfortable when wherever you go. So you have to make peace with yourself and say, I'm beautiful, I'm unique, because nobody is like the same. Even if your name is Bibi and another girl's name is Bibi, so people is different. And just remember that you are you, and you are what you think you are. Doesn't matter if people think you're something, because that's yourself, and you gotta show something different. And the only person that is gonna be there for you no matter what is you, every time. So I agree with this, and just be happy with yourself. That's it.
Okay, Karen, you're using the quote as your attention device. That's a little bit awkward. I did hear a point of view, however, at the beginning of the speech, so I thought that was fine. There's not really a preview or a structure that we're going to be following. I think you just have a couple of ideas that you share with us. And your point of view on the subject, though, is pretty clear as you're speaking. And the examples, although they stay abstract, they do support your position generally. Most of my criticism has to do with some presentation things. You need to project your voice a lot more. You've got this quiet little voice, and you need to just put a few extra decibels in there so that we can hear you, especially at the beginning, because it sounds like you're whispering to us at the beginning of the speech. Now, you did get a little bit louder as the presentation went on, but not that much. And I think that's one of the places that you can put some energy into your presentation also. Pacing is also a little bit awkward. Things are not always flowing smoothly. The hesitations, those are going to happen when people are thinking to themselves, when they usually start doing these impromptu kinds of presentations. There's always going to be that moment or two where you have to stop for a second to think about what the next thing is that you're going to say. Don't fret about that, but once you get to that next thing, say it with some confidence and be a little bit more forceful, and again, use your voice. I think that you do a nice job looking at us while you're talking to us, and your facial expressions seem engaged, and you look around at everybody. There are a few gestures and indicators where you're speaking, so that part is good. At the end, I thought that you had a pretty good exit line, so just be happy with yourself, kind of a summary of what your point of view was, which was great, and if you just stopped there, it would have been nice, and instead you add that tag at the end. That's it. And let's get rid of the tags, folks. You guys are doing this extra thing, kicking yourselves on the way out the door. It's like, okay, I've got my exit, there it is, and boy, that sucked. You know, that, which is not really what you're saying, but it kind of gives the impression like, I'm not happy with the fact that I'm done.
Okay.
Present yourself like you know, this is the point I was trying to make, and I think you'll be better off. All right.